exactly that one. Well, we filled out the forms and then we sent it away, and then within a few days we got that phone call, and they said they would be delighted to give us a little trial day here at this building. Well, I've managed to do a little bit of digging around in the files, and I've found a little bit of research of my own. Yes. And since someone had fallen asleep, I made it my mission just to catch us up to speed with what this place is. After all, we are trialing if we like it or not. Yeah. Of course. Well, while you lay there in that little chair, all cozy and snuggled up in those blankets, I've managed to do some digging, and I want to share some information with you. Yes. So, we have taken on, let's see here, I think it says, a night shift sort of job application. Yes. It says here that the working hours is between midnight and 6 a.m. in the morning, where I believe we just get to chill in this room, and I think let's have a little read here. Yes. So, we have a camera operating system behind us where that fan is, and there is some security cameras that monitor each of the rooms in the pizzeria. I think it's a pizzeria. Yes, that would explain why there's pizza literally everywhere. So, let's have a little further dip into the research. Hey, my love. Okay, so in that case, let's have a little look here. So, main database of the pizzeria, please. Thank you. Yes. So, it says here, Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria. This building has a lot of rooms, it looks like. So, it says it has the main show stage, the kitchen room, Pirate's Cove, restrooms, dining area, West Hall, East Hall, West Hall corner, backstage, supply closet, and security office cameras. That's quite a few cameras, I can't lie to you. But, you know what they say, the more CCTV coverage you have, the less chance of things going wrong and things going unnoticed. That's always good. It says here that the 4 characters are mascots and have spring-lock suits attached to them. They are wearable by any user who wishes to use the animatronic. Okay, that's kind of cool. These mascots and animatronics can be worn during celebrations, parties, cosplay costumes, and more. That's kind of cool. So it seems like these characters are mainly for celebratory and fun times. Interesting. The pizzeria is a very popular place to be, with many floofs of all species and sizes coming to share their laughter and joy and to have a good time exploring the building, whether it be is as available. Wow. Wow. No wonder why they wanted such professional security guards in ourselves to take a little bit of a trial. This place has a lot going on for sure. Here it is. There's a section that says, let's meet the animatronics. I just have to get to it really quickly. So, let's meet animatronics. Freddy ASMR Pizzeria. Okay, so that should bring up the character section. I think the internet is a little bit slow around these parts, but I mean, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure there's probably a downtime and a nice slow, steady pace for it. Here we go, the animatronics. So, inside the pizzeria, we have 4 main characters here, it looks like. One of them being Freddy Fazbear. Freddy is a brown bear character with his iconic black top hat, microphone in his right paw, and a black bow tie situated around his neck. That sounds kinda cute, I can't lie. Being the main mascot character for the pizzeria, along with his iconic music that plays during his stage performances, he is a lead singer in the animatronic band. Wow. Just putting him all in the spotlight, eh? That's kinda cool. So he's a bear. He wears a nice top hat. He is the main singer, and he is normally center of attention and stage light. Wow. Wouldn't we all like to be the center of attention under the spotlight for a while? He sounds pretty cool to me. What's the next character? Let's have a little look. Oh. There we go. So, the next character is called Bonnie. Bonnie is a bluish purple rabbit character who wears a red bow tie around his neck and plays a black electric guitar in the band's live performances on stage. That's pretty cool. What does it say here? He also has a light grey accents on his muzzle and inner sections of his ears. Bonnie is also seen as one of the main show stage characters, along with Freddy and Chica. Okay, so I believe that means that the next animatronic would be Chica, because we haven't read about Chica just yet. There's more to come on that, I'm assuming. But, okay, so there's Freddy, who is a bear. There's Bonnie, who is a rabbit. And they seem to have sort of like a live performance in common. Okay, so I must read more. The more information we get, hopefully the easier this night will be. There we go. Okay. The next character is yes, it's gonna cover Chica. Okay. So the third animatronic is Chica. Chica is a yellow chicken character who is accompanied by her cupcake, which has a birthday candle set in the middle of its head called Carl the Cupcake. Okay, so she's got that's kinda cute, I can't lie. It's like me with my collar. You can't separate the two. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little scroll. She has so much about her, it's kind of crazy. stories about sweet treats and giving out the food to the little floofs to celebrate their special days and events here at the pizzeria. Oh, so that must mean that she is like head chef of the cooking department of the pizzeria. Now that's kind of cool. It says Chica normally roams the left side of the building. Dominantly, that's okay. And Bonnie, the other purple rabbit, operates the other side of the pizzeria, so the kids and the floofs can all have equal time with either animatronic at once, and so that Chica doesn't bump into anyone. That's too funny, I can't lie to you. Let's have a little look. Is there anyone else that I'm missing? It said there was 3 animatronics, so surely there has to be one more hidden somewhere. Let's have a little look here. Oh, there it is. So, last but not least, it says the 4th animatronic is called Foxy. Foxy is a pirate-like character. Okay. He has an eye patch over his right eye, and his right arm has a hook where his paw should be showing. Oh, okay. This correlates to his pirate-like design. Of course. Pirates and their hooks. You can't separate them. Foxy lives in Pirate's Cove on camera 1C, accompanied by normally an out-of-order sign. Ah, bless him. Being one of the most banged up and under maintenance characters of the group. Ah, bless him. So he's a little bit roughened up in places. That's okay. I'm sure we can keep a special eye on him, just to make sure that, he doesn't undergo any more damage. Not under our watch anyway. Foxy can move at a very fast rate of speed, which is intentional for his design, since his fox legs are entirely metal and uncovered from his brown fox fur, allowing faster movements and fluidity. Wow. So unlike the others, it seems as though Foxy is more agile. Okay. And has sporadic movements compared to the rest of the gang. That's kind of interesting. So, now that we've got some, I guess, information about the lovely characters that are in the building with us, let's have a little look about what their job role is and what they want us to do exactly, because it's a little bit cloudy, let's say. Let's have a look here. Job description. Where do we come into this? There we go. So, our job description, the night security guard. This is us. This is us, my love. This is where we come into it. The night security guard. There we go. One of the main roles and responsibilities of the night guard is to keep an eye on the cameras on each room and just to check that there are no uninvited guests into the pizzeria to cause any potential harm. Oh my, okay. So that's probably where the stories of, the break-ins and why there's so many pieces of glass case of celebration, you know. Check the systems and keep an eye on how much power usage as the night goes on. It takes a while for the battery to regain in the morning and helps the animatronics function as they should do during performances and celebrations during the day. Okay, so that probably indicates that they charge overnight, and the less power we use, the easier it is for them to function as they should in the mornings. Okay, sounds simple enough. Okay, it says here that if you are co-op night guarding, one of you may fall asleep overnight as the other one takes turns to check the cameras and finish up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. As for the rest, just keep an eye on the cameras and make sure nothing happens to the animatronics. Okay, sounds simple enough. So let's have a look. So I guess the rest of it is up to us, my love. I don't see any more instructions about where to go from here, so I guess it's just, trial and error. Which, between me and you, we do make quite the dream team, my love. So let's have a look, shall we? Security systems. Perfect, so I might need to double check. Oh, okay, so there's little buttons on the cameras. I see. I'm not sure if I can show you this or not, my love, but we'll definitely have a little crack at it. So, you see that, my love? So, it seems like this tablet has each and every room on it. So it's got the show stage, the kitchen, the Pirate's Cove, the restrooms, the dining area, West Hall, East Hall, West Hall Corner, backstage, supply closet, and the security office. Okay. The doors of the office have lights and a shutter on them just in case any burglary happens. And we need to, seek safety immediately or urgently. Okay, the lights also operate as your blind spots because on the camera there are sections which your cameras do not cover, and you might just need to peek out and have a look just in case. Okay. That sounds good. At least then we can make sure that, we have all areas covered. Perfect. So, in that case, my love, I think we're just about ready to get on with the night. I believe, what time is it? It's like, there we go. This is 2 o'clock. That's okay. That just means we have 4 lovely hours left of our little night shift, my dear. Let's have a little look. So if I drag Let's go. The restrooms. The dining area. That camera looks okay. I must admit though, this camera system is a little bit old for my liking. It's got very staticky sort of flickers to it. And I must admit it's kind of hard to make out what the cameras are doing. There we go. Ah, I see, so there's the main stage. Okay. So there's Freddy, there's Chica, and there's Bonnie. Oh, bless them. They're all sleeping on the stage. There's the arcade room. I forgot where was it C1 where Foxy is? Yeah, okay. C1. There's Foxy. Oh, he's got like little purple curtains. What the heck? So cozy. And there's the little out of order sign, bless him. I'm sure he's doing fine. He's probably just all curled up with his little tail. Oh, look at them. Okay. Okay, so there's that camera. And if I just keep a close eye on this one. Okay. That seems to be functioning quite alright. Nothing abnormal going on over there. Maybe, I see some lights in the... What is that room again? It's like just off of the main stage. I think it's like the party room, like where everyone gathers. I see a bit of tables that we could probably flip over after the little night shift. I'd have to get like a mop and a brush for us just to sweep up any glass shards. There's quite a few that I can see on the camera, and I'm sure there's plenty more that the camera can't see. Let's have a look here. Okay. Nice. Look at you. Don't think I see you there, my love. You look a little bit sleepy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think the night shift's for me, you know. Staying up like through the night while everyone else sleeps. Missing out on our little cuddle time. You know, maybe when we finish the night shift, you can have a little sleep in the car, or you could sleep here. Either way, you know I'll protect you and I'll keep you comforted and safe, my love. It just means we get more cuddle time. Let's have a look over there. That camera seems to be... Oh, okay, hang on. The kitchen camera seems to be... Okay, why is it? Is there any other camera that's like that? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Just quickly scan for each of the cameras. Okay, so I have more information to share to you, my love. It seems like on the system, the kitchen camera is like very It's 6 a.m. That went by pretty quickly, didn't you think? It's almost just like this trial shift was meant to be just this relaxful. But once again, I'm not sure if I can do this again. I can't lie to you, my love. So one quick scan. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do this again simply because, maybe there's a different job that we could get that's a lot more, allows more time for cuddles and not just staring at a camera all night. As much as I love this place, I don't think I can see this doing for, a long period of time. Okay, so in that case, my love, let me just shut off this camera system and we can get out of here back home for some cuddles and some snuggles. After all, I think we've had a pretty successful night between you and I. Yeah, of course. Let's have a look. Yep, that camera's fine. All these look fine. Yep. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, they all look intact to me. Well done, my love. Shall we get going back to our house? Love. Psst. Psst. Hello, sleepyhead. Hellos, 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 hellos. Is anyone home? Oh, has someone fallen asleep? Even your tail's wagging in your dreams. Oh, look at you. You look so adorable. Well, in that case, let me just turn off the computer system quietly, and then we can get on home. And yes, I know you probably can't hear me, but I'm gonna carry you. Let's have a look. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Log out of security camera, please. Final checks all complete. No abnormal sightings or events taken place. Security guards. Well, one security guard is sleeping beautifully. The other security guard is shutting everything down as we speak, or in this case type. Very successful night. We'll fix damages to arcade machines and flip over dining room tables before leaving the premises and handing it over to the daytime staff members. Perfect. That seems okay with me. Now, you little fluff butt, I'm gonna carry you back to the car, and I'm gonna get you home. And then once we're home, me and you can have a nice little snuggle, since someone's already beaten me to falling asleep